वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं। तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे। बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं।
और तीसरे फिर क्या कहती है? तीसरे फिर कहती है कि बाबा हमने तो आपको देख करके सौदा किया। जिस आप हमारे हो, हम आपके हैं। ये ब्राह्मण परिवार से हमने सौदा नहीं किया। ब्राह्मण परिवार किट किट के आप ठीक हो। ब्राह्मणों के संगठन में चलना मुश्किल। एक आप से चलना सहज। तो बाप दादा क्या कहेंगे? तो बाप दादा मुस्कुराती है। ऐसे बच्चों से बाप दादा का एक प्रश्न है, क्योंकि ऐसी आत्माएं प्रसन्नचित नहीं रहती, प्रसन्न बहुत करती। ये ऐसे क्यों, ये ऐसा क्या, ऐसा होता है क्या, ऐसा होना चाहिए क्या? तो वो प्रसन्नचित आत्माएं नहीं है, प्रसन्नचित आत्मा। बाप दादा भी उन्हों से प्रसन्न करते हैं कि आप आत्मा मुक्ति धाम में रहने वाले हो या जीवन मुक्ति में आने वाले हो। क्या हो? मुक्ति में रहना है, नहीं रहना है? तो राजधानी में आना अर्थात ब्राह्मण परिवार में संतुष्ट रहना और संतुष्ट करना, श्रेष्ठ संबंध में आना। अगर बाप दादा पूछेंगे अभी सभी से, तो आप माला में आने चाहते हो, चाहते हो कि नहीं? कोई अर्जा नहीं, माला के बाहर हो जाओ तो भी ठीक है ना? नहीं, माला में आना है, पक्का है, सभी को आना है। बच्चे, मैं आपके सदा साथ हूँ।
Om Shanti. Maryada Purshottam. Example for everyone. Whatever codes of conduct have been created for your awareness, attitude, vision, and actions from Amritvela, always keep these clearly in your intellect, even while being in the household. And let each thought be according to the code of conduct. This is each one's responsibility because those who are living at home are an example for everyone. Only when people see a sample do they have the courage and enthusiasm to do that business. Everyone wants to see a practical example.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 23. Maryada Purshottam. Example for everyone. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Every day listening to Maryada, practicing, you must be feeling elevated. Right? Because that's what Baba is saying, that Maryada Purshottam, Purshottam Purush is human being or us, elevated amongst all. Kind of internal feeling when we are beyond everything. So this inner feeling of elevated, not as ego, but natural. Baba had been still talking about faith and victory should be equal. As much faith we have, that much victory will be there. And we can look at our chart and see how much we feel victorious whole day. And then check faith. And Baba had been talking about 4 types of faith. But today is Baba talking about faith in family. As soon as we come to Baba, we belong to a very big family. And family which we only know each other as souls. And then Baba's children. And then students of same university, followers of same guru. Look at very common things we all have. Everyone believes in purity. Everyone has just one task, that is establishment of new world, golden aged world. But if some have difficulty and there is lack of contentment, Baba always used to say everyone is different and unique. I remember today I was remembering Maryada Didi. She used to tell me as a young Brahmin that if you have expectations from others like they will be like you will be very tired and disappointed. Because everyone has different virtues, capacity, understanding. We don't use this word, but Baba uses this word a lot. We all are number wise. I'm not looking at anyone as number wise. But then other word Baba uses a lot, that kingdom is being established. So in kingdom, everyone has different part to play. But there will be some very common many, many common virtues and similar qualities. As I said, purity is one. And all are, uh, I think, in their own way following Maryadas also. Aim of being like lotus flower, detached and lovely. So, soul conscious relationship, and whatever they are today in golden age, they will be different, right? So when there is love, there is soul consciousness, respectful, loveful relationships can be created. And actually helping, whenever there are differences, and it's a lot of learning and training there. Because as we becoming the masters of the world, then we have to find the solutions. We have to learn from many things, right? So I would say that we all have to keep courage and faith, so that we all souls of different sanskars, different part. See, there are two parts. One has of Rama, one Raman, but they are the same drama, right? So yes, when they're playing the role, it's in contrast. But as soon as they come out of the role, they could be good friends, right? They don't have to look at each other as enemy. So I think that it's a very important, very subtle. So contentment with family. And just be loveful, respectful, I think. And then Baba reminded, you want to be a bead or part of the rosary. So rosary means with everyone, right? Whether they are 8 and 16,000 or 108, we have to be love, harmony, respect for everyone. So part of the foundation, family, as Baba said, is also very important. Otherwise, somewhere the foundation will, the faith is lacking, then victory will be lacking. That means I will not pass with honor. Maya always comes through someone, right? Maya doesn't have its own entity. So Dadi Gulzar always used to tell us, if you see someone acting as Kshatri or as just for a few seconds think at this time, that soul sanskars of Kshatri, warrior class, has emerged. And in few minutes, it will be okay. Or that soul will pass through that Rajo stage and reach to Satopradhan, because we all are effort makers. So the Dadis always, they were example, but showed us how we use knowledge and dharana to have contentment with the self and with the family also. And then there is beautiful avyakt signal about being a sample. Baba says that one is we say wherever we are, we have to do service. Another is Baba uses us as instruments to do service. So for that, we have to be a sample. Brahma Baba always used to tell us, that I want children that I can show to the world that these are the samples. Baba used to say, I remember all the time he will say, I have to show such samples to the world. And I think that, yeah, each one of us in our own way, we are good samples. So we have to just check our quality. And it is not that everyone, some are those who are staying at centers. There are some, those who are in family. And there are, Lokik family, alokik family. But actually, our effort is on my awareness, my attitude, my drishti, my words, my actions. So this is my internal effort. My attention is on the efforts. And then the evident, like just what we call as example. How many times, at least in my thinking and speaking, I think of what Dadi Prakashmani said, what Dadi Janki used to say. So they are not only their words, but how they did it when there were externally some challenging situations or personalities. I still remember with Brahma Baba, anyone who opposed, got angry, Baba will very sweetly call that person and ask, what is the problem? Because there must be something internal. And that soul will speak because Baba is asking. And after a few minutes, there is a big change in that soul. I've seen so many times in front of dadis. Some say lot of their inner complaints or things, but they will not change their attitude towards them. So be an example, be a sample and example. I think we all can be and we are to a certain extent. But tomorrow just look at how what I do, can it be followed? If others also do like this, how will it look? No, Baba always say, remember whatever I do, others will follow. So a lot of attention, but you will find that when we want to pay attention, then similar situations come more. And they come so that we can pass, right? Not saying, oh, why all this happened today? Today I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to have a lot of patience, sweetness. And today is the day that so many things happen that I'm not able to be in that virtue for a long time. It's interesting, but also remember that if you pass in those situations, you will pass, right? Pass with example and be example. It is only when there is a situation that you have to remember, how do I respond to it? Not react, but properly respond to it so that there is a closure. When you are responding, there is a closure. Otherwise, it finishes in your mind, then it's going on in other one's mind, and then it comes to your mind. So that chain continues. And that's why they say chain of action reaction. But if you want to stop it, so then you have to be in silence and respond properly. Not responding also leaves a lot of thoughts in the mind of others. Why she is not talking? Why she is not replying? So it's very, very practical, consistent practice to set a good example. That is, we call it the proof of knowledge and yoga. So I like very much when Baba said, while living in family, then I thought, oh, we are not in family, but then Baba just talked about our family. I also have unlimited family, right? Not only few of you together in family. That's Lokik, a Lokik family. As Baba also said yesterday, as much soul consciousness, soul conscious relationships are there, there will be more and more love, there will be care for each other, respect for each other. So today, we have to remember what? Be a sample and be example. Sample for Baba, so that he can use us and create more, an example so that others can also follow us. Or even they will quote as example of any situation, whether it is courage, fearlessness, or any quality in action. And that is called being example. So it's very, very beautiful awake signals we get from Madhuban. And they all are from Baba's awake Murli. And they are very, very essential for all of us to become Maryada Purshottam, most elevated, one who follows all principles and all code of conduct and all the qualities. Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Om Shanti.
Always keep these clearly in your intellect, even while being in the household, and let each thought be according to the code of conduct. This is each one's responsibility, because those who are living at home are an example for everyone. Only when people see a sample do they have the courage and enthusiasm to do that business. Everyone wants to see a practical example. मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम, सबके आगे सैंपल। अमृत वेले से लेकर जो मर्यादाएं स्मृति, वृत्ति, दृष्टि और कृति सबके प्रति बनी हुई है। वे प्रवृत्ति में रहते भी वृत्ति में सदा स्पष्ट रहे और हर संकल्प मर्यादा प्रमाण चलता रहे। यह हरेक की जिम्मेवारी है, क्योंकि प्रवृत्ति में रहने वाले सबके आगे सैंपल है। सैंपल को देखकर ही लोगों को व्यापार करने की हिम्मत व उल्लास आता है। हरेक प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण देखना चाहते हैं। ओम शांति।